afi Jeba abidin komo awo jumidi ne so modern self joining conversation no bibia aya kama kende yeba be share the Black Stars of Ghana game against Mali e Bamako Ghana win by 2-1 and you share your chances to go into the 2026 FIFA World Cup no na share Ghana performance no okay at the mind because it's a group no ayehu pa Ghana ensia no yekoto so miensa third position Madagascar the kind Comoros so we na to so ha as a group no ayehu pa nti yeba bedin komo na bia medin kada to na mama no debate aha nti bacho baby o hwe bibia no morning server for pen me born papa and then me need time me no call nti me the code no more via but mo net na so yes selection they also we film no we film na we twa na bibia kama teams no draw so nti me the code no more na bibia ay kama and then me more 5 code number ko enum ti be o hwem bia no mo de net na say sporty bet fantastic one na bia ay kama ba cho 3D B306 3D B30C3 3D B30C3 3D B30C3 code de kan de to so mi no 2F BA 56A2 2F BA 56A2 de to so mi ensa 34 A0051E 34 A0051E aha ti okay yam fa de to so 9 m na me ma 4 me ka say 5 me ma 4 A1 FD82 A1 FD82 A1 FD82 sporty bet for code now so twa na udi amesro mo wi film yo wan so be kai me what I say na bia kan na e ba bedin komo na ma membra ma me nana me just 30 seconds na me member ma introduce me guest no na fe ye the discussing agent no asha say na my life our property team ye ba sisi a
Audio Jungle.
Yes, ye ba bedin komo ene Mr. Awuni Junior asanso apuru mu ha ye ba ye the discussion session no ababa shase eja akwaba
eja
bibia boko de and then what you blaster JC there say bibia we come akwa me on Monday
exactly
aha na ye me no court ye nche ye mo no papa yes ye hwe the Black Stars of Ghana weekend we our Bamako game against Mali night was a tough game. No bien say Mali at the Ghana chibe beka for me amite kwa na me nje this Black Stars beat me akonya win our Mali. Then so again be na we no na Ghana anya 2 quick goals aboa ama Ghana anya the 3 maximum point because say game we say your board draw na you lose crack bibia kwakoda na emboa even Ghana winning against Mali no kwa no still Ghana at so me ensa third and CAF so ama yati ase FIFA Amayata this year World Cup no about also you know come playoff.
Yeah.
Every well be the first group automatically work on. About also you know say the playoff is even difficult than the qualifiers.
Yeah,
so Yamsha Ghana against Mali to measure by 2-1.
Yes. Okay. Last week maybe I about the Mali as a national team and what the more in African football. only final appearance in AFCON 1972 in Cameroon, and then Congo Republic, that is Congo Brazzaville, so aside that, Mali has not been that big in Africa.
Okay.
Yes, the first African footballer of the year, now referring Salif Keita, or a Malian. Mali ni na Edikan and the Africa version of the Ballon d'Or. But going into Mali, now Ghana wasn't having the best of teams to face Mali.
Okay.
Obekaya, one of our World Cup appearance, I think 2012, 2014.
2014.
Yeah, to me, Eko draw na even show more. As an 4 points from the Malians to head to the World Cup. So going to Bamako with the performance of Mali, having played 2 matches with 4 points, they were yet to lose. So it was always going to be a heavy task for the Black Stars.
Yes.
At least as a connoisseur or as a sports pundit, the best result and I expect to say Ghana be at least a draw. We should avoid defeat. Yet me pick a draw, it will boost our chances. And God being so good on our side. With that last minute goal by Jordan Ayew, to me my area, the maximum points are 3 for that very match. This year, even though you're that third, but okay, Omar first second in was 6 points. Goals in here.
Yes.
So now coming up against Central African Republic, the citadel of Ghana football, the mecca of Ghana football, which is the massive Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I expect that the Black Stars will come all out to at least pick the maximum points and make it to 9 points, waiting for other results to see whether we will take pole position or not. But with that huge and crucial results in Bamako, I put Ghana in the very right state to at least qualify for the 2026 World Cup. And World Cup not started in 1930, so 2026, I had 94 years since the World Cup was first played.
Okay.
So that tells you that historically World Cup now, and Kawinipa 2026 over 94 years, and then 4 years later in 2030 over 100 years because you're born in 1930 in Uruguay, and then where won 2 Ntina, Yentima born 1942 and 1946. But we saw the World Cup has been 4 years since 1930, excluding 42 and 46. So the Black Stars, the everything I can say, the entire team. Once I remember, about the omission and then of certain players and why we should not dwell so much, because whoever gets to represent the Black Stars is a Ghanaian. Even if he's a naturalized citizen, he's going to defend the colors of Ghana. Black Stars in Ghana, united anytime they play and perform well.
Okay.
There's no NDC, there's no MPP, there's nothing. There's no Christianity, traditional religion, whatever. Black Stars are born on moving here. The love is across the globe. The love is across wherever Ghana and Libya war. We call even our neighbors, our bragging neighbors, Nigeria. It's more just I think 3 points from 3 matches. That means all the matches now.
Supporters
Exactly. So Osha, the debate and then the teasing is very high. So Nigeria about 3 matches. So more that last but one or so on the lock. More that is it fifth or thereabout. Yeah. So it tells you that Ghana having come that far with Mali, because even the ranking, Mali was ranked ahead of all the because Mali was the team now ranking higher. So Ghana was ranked in the pot 2 or pot B.
Yes.
Mali now pot A. So that tells you to go all the way to Bamako and pick that crucial match, a crucial 3 points is very huge. Black Stars a qualifier. Yeah, Tenassi one day now analysis of the road to World Cup, Canada, US, Mexico. Because that crucial win Bamako na the trick. So both players need a technical, na be very cry coach Otado because the substitution was top notch.
It was so
we fanatics. Argentina experienced players to say Jordan you and started then by the end of the day he came less than 15 minutes, but he was almost the man of the match because the crucial assist and Kaoyama party anti-manche and the very last 94th minute out to me share that goal.
But yam share it's our chance party yan makes it born. I don't know say na I don't know. Let yam share chance no party the chance no yan makes it give.
Yes, also party or more or less like sometimes using a defensive midfielder, sometimes or call offensive. But such a ball anchor echo the striker being chair, the striker would have scored. But all the same, Nina added to the beauty of the game. Oshe, wow, Omamu play beautiful football. Ghana didn't play.
It's a chance is it Jordan and even any of the strikers I would say can put the ball at the back of the net.
Exactly. Maybe Jordan is a bit stylish and skillful. Okay. Jordan beat me Ashe. But
because me action within you kind of cry
because Jordan will even go for contact and contact so bad. This was the highest stage at VAR. I don't know if VAR was used, but whatever be the case, the referees were not going to say home advantage when it was a penalty. And he beat me a penalty based on the stylish player like JB Jordan Ebebo. Either he would have chipped the ball so that he scores the keeper easily, or he would have deceived the keeper to make a contact, and that would have led into maybe a penalty.
Okay.
And so far, I would just praise the entire team. But to some extent, this should not be something that they should be over celebrating. There are so many matches ahead.
There are so many matches.
Central African Republic. Thank God we are playing home.
Yes.
But Comoros,
yes.
Comoros, they beat us in their home. So it means Omoba, I say to me.
Yes, sure. Even matches are now. We don't need to even draw.
We have to win.
Yes.
Even if there will be a draw, maybe one draw away, and the rest win. Maybe a Madagascar one draw, and we beat them all at home, and that will lead us to the top of the table. Everything straight away qualification rather than negotiating through the playoff route, which is very dangerous because matching could be in penalties. Ghana somehow is like England.
Yes.
They were penalty and that also affect our chances. And penalties, if you lose, you lose because we share even the most recent AFCON final in 2015. Penalties in T. Yantime Angie, FIFA AFCON title, Africos, and you take it to goal lead in the penalty shootout, but you lose at the end. So, yes, kudos to the Black Stars. Let's give support to the entire team. Let's allow the coach to do his job. Coach didn't name the Oye or the Jordan at the bench or the Neba at the tail end of the game. Jordan became the poster boy.
Yeah,
everybody was talking about him. But he and Cal started Jordan. And my Jordan missed that chances. And Mali the share Ghanaians or the fanatics
a different way.
A different way altogether. So Erica said kudos to them for that huge score line and then the 3 points that we needed to progress. So 3 points against Central African Republic on Monday.
Okay, fantastic one. We Mr. Aouni Junior and you go to the Blasters home come morning say messages. Me also am for started FF WhatsApp line yes no and brain soon say back activity your phone as then check the phone line about TV no so we to me gba wo na ya share Blasters chances say wetin akọ the 2026 FIFA World Cup no bia so come. Yes, Mr. Aouni you share coach Otuado your head coach at my Blasters. I hope say na you share even Ghana against Mali. Line up on by na Brent Jordan are you in class squad na man for starting a reason concern. Now more kasa and we have to give Yenjai you made the coach no. On until Yaka fans are head coach for the Blasters. We shouldn't decide for the coach. Yeah. What you say? My coach na Anton was in a selection. On no boys ni work camp or training on say we start here beboa we ever second for beboa. So and we should stop doing that yakasa bebre we no yanja do one ma Otuado.
Sometimes as fanatics and connoisseurs or pundits of the game we attach so much passion without a technical know-how. I remember a practical example in 2018 or 2019 Champions League semi-finals. Liverpool lose 3-0 at Camp Nou. They came back to Anfield. Once the coach near change, second half, Wijnaldum Obeshek 2 crucial goals. Liverpool team called the next stage of the competition, and then they won it in the grand finale against Tottenham. Now, this time around, the coach is there with the players, match in, match out, and at every training session he assesses the players. And let's not forget, he has had his tutorials at Dortmund.
Okay.
And but nation of talent that Dortmund is one of the clubs are among nature talents.
Okay.
They are one of the most supported club in Germany, and they have the biggest stadium. Okay, so the coach no na work camp, coach no na training Colano, and a coach na training players. No.
Yes.
He knows the players better than we do. All we know is play we are GD. Argentina is will start way ahead of way. That's all what we normally will talk about. But I think my coach need a chance. This coach will do a good job for us. At least, if for nothing at all, one of his most competitive matches. I think we had gone 6 matches without picking a victory. And this time around, against Malia, seeded team, in the Black Star squad. Previously, Ghana would have been the seeded team, but because of your performance now at dependency, Ghana echo the seeded as in B group.
Yes.
In the seedings, and then Mali and I the pot A or pot 2. That was in pot 2. Mali was in pot A. So for all of us to qualify, I know Ghanaians are shouting for us to qualify because of where the match is going to be played.
Yes.
US at least, baby. Yeah,
US, Mexico, Canada. These countries.
Yeah, even for Mexico, they free because
yeah,
Mexico. I'm gonna pre-say or me chance I go US.
Okay.
So yeah, Canada and US is the preferred destination of every Ghanaian who wants to travel for the 2026 World Cup. So let's allow the coach. The coach knows what he's doing, because I don't think Yang as pundits and Yang as fanatics, your team no more than the coach
okay.
qualifying and then making history. Hey, Morocco called the semi-finals. They were not using a white coach. They were not using an Italian or Portuguese coach. They used an indigenous. So in the history of African football, on the second Ghana be called the finals. Now like J under 20 World Cup. No, that coach will have the record as African coach or team called the further stages of the World Cup, and that is the Moroccan coach who led them to the 2022 World Cup. So the coach knows what he's doing. Let's forget about the insult and then match back on Koya and I say coach. This time around, Obia, I mean, make a lot of messages from football pundits and football connoisseurs on social media, and all they were saying that this is the signature of the coach. Even though Jordan Ayew took all the praise, but it was a coach who orchestrated it, because if he had started Jordan, maybe it would have been a different ball game. On the day, our star boy, our show boy, Kudus couldn't shine, because at some point, Oluzu Bola na on Nante, and it was not helping the cause, because Oluzu Bola now one put the pressure. What it means is that a counter, you are causing the team, or we are letting the team down. So let's allow the coach, because I always insist that if a coach is given a mandate or is given a team, or the team no change, fanatics. And at the end of the day, whatever success he chokes, it will be in his generation till that cannot come. Yeah, Meta Ebo player coach way one of the coaches that Wajid to World Cup on 2 occasions. Now a friend of Pozo, or Italian, OG 1934, 1938. Coach Bianu Wajid World Cup back to back, and that is a record at Edaho. Even though that those times now 14 and 15 teams are normal, but whatever be the case, it is a record for him. And you will players be to say Asamoah Gyan or share Ghana's first goal at the World Cup. You call 2006 World Cup. The first goal was scored by Asamoah Gyan, and the rest are now history. So at least. And then in so about African Cup of Nations, also Nadika a share goal my Black Stars. So Nina a records are call key statistics as and when we analyze the performance of the Black Stars. You cannot mention African Cup of Nations without acknowledging that Fum share the first goal for Ghana in the African Nations. American Nation Cup. You call tournament now. Ghana near share first goal. Over for some Fum, and then you call World Cup. I ball World Cup match. We all share the first goal. Asamoah Gyan. Nina key statistics sometimes. Yeah, and that's that. Yeah, better Mudi, and it will stick. It will be there till that cannot come until the end of the world. So, let's allow the coach to work. Let's give the support. Maybe a bit here in terms of prayers. We can critique, but critique, my coach at the end of the day, Ghana is on course to go to 2026 World Cup in US, Mexico, Canada, and Ghanaians preferred places, Canada and US.
Okay, fantastic one. Ghana ni bia hwe ni me say the 2026 FIFA World Cup. No de ye qualify ka ya wo de yanko ye hwe. Wo mu yi Ghana fi run 16 kura anya yen asem. Wo de yan say yan qualify keke because some mind we say na amafo ni abre on pese ye wo mu kopi mo hono. Say Ghana qualify e be hu ye power pa. Ntebusia enche me activity me phone lines e de amona me wo say amafo request say code no mo anche dan yan ye. Me bacho mi sisu bio mi sisu bio mi sisi bako pe mi sisu bio nti mo mode na to boase na chiro kuru mi bo wi mi mo bio na me activity me phone lines no area ma ye view sporty bet me bacho de di kan no code number 1 nti mo mode me bo we ya mi mo bo bio me slow pa I have time for you enti na me bo bio nti me bacho code okay mama we messa more different code. Okay, me my different one. First one when I'll give you different code. Me bacho 7B 66185 7B 66185 deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu 78 AD Y12 78 AD Y12 deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa A4A 7081 A4A 7081 deɛ ɛtɔ so 9 5678B7 5678B7. All right, producer, may I activate your phone lines? No, Nayama Ashafo Sumble, mo Black Stars of Ghana. Your game against Mali. Me bacha who ni say performance no you okay. Monday at the Kumase Baba last sports Ghana against Central African Republic and also Ebeko saying. To me so fra na one more team volume number 4 near the community here. I come 0551 556622 0551 556622 0551 556622 and the blasters won't call you over friend over different and over Cassan Fufu be and Pacho Yemfa. Aha, and ye Gina blasters so what I say. It's all fly blasters won't come on ye your first game against Mali, Ghana question Mali 2-1. As a team no your performance net is saying okay Ebeko saying and no come on yedi and Monday Ghana against Central African Republic and also at the Kumase Baba Sports Stadium group I is a group no ayehupa Ghana won't see we need the say about to me and yes Ghana to 3 so this tell you say group no ayehu wait me afre 0551 556622 0551 556622 but your ballroom intent is a young man, brand a young chawa. Aha, my making kind 1 or 2 messages amount for Eddie Abano or say, will you be so good? Good in my baby, Mimu Bobby. Aha. Also say, yes, Pearl from Accra. I'm watching you from Property TV. I just took an okay. Yeah, that's it. Messages, no, all right, and see 0551 6622 young Korean fire first caller ahomano so na bibia account wo fla just lower the volume of your TV sets na yin komo Black Stars of Ghana komo na yedi wa ha a game against Mali Ghana won by 2-1 Monday coming at the Kumase Baba Yara Sports and Ghana against Central African Republic and also komo no ebekos and we na World Cup qualifiers preparation na yes and about 2026 FIFA World Cup no Ghana beat me and qualify na ye na so aye kama on tebusia momodin na bulumu yenche esan say yemfa okay you better try say you call our first call baba homano so na ya for 10 the producer yes mama mo yen ntem na yemre ko all right yes Mr. Amuni yenhwe am Monday
yeah.
Yes, game I pass on because we there young if I'm off be a customer here not pressure better Ghana so na there because you quite way no say pressure and challenge near to be. One woman ya adrian say
absolutely because this time around there's no obia ni bobo.
Okay.
That's why even over African countries are omoya there. I remember Oko one of the groups are be Nigeria war. You can't team other and our leader every one. I think Botswana also lead the other group. Sudan so lead the group as Senegal, African champions, defending African former African champions, so that tells you that in Africa obia bobo. So there will be pressure, but we have to manage the pressure. Central African Republic, they don't have a big history when it comes to African football, but history doesn't play football. At the end of the day, when you do stadium now 11 against 11 STT, anything can happen. We be a professional foul, now yeah penalty. Na your red card. Okay. So as a you lower the pressure on the players say at halftime you do 1-0. Now it's at say you do matter because in the African Republic omuni din otisi obia ni bobo because of professionalism. A lot of players are playing in top leagues and omushia because of omuni din they have nothing to lose. Omoba we born tarry and then na yantima ko show me brea Ghana, you pay goals. We share small teams now. When him say we're weak, so I say show me brave. So ambassador, let's continue to support the team because at the end of the day, points first before goals. Only the points now when the goals are there's nothing you need the goals to do.
Okay.
Maybe a bit much South Africa 3-0 or we be show 1-0 or we be show even more. Tomorrow bit much maybe 4.
Okay.
But that should not be the yardstick. yen supported the team. There will be pressure. To Ado, his charges, Kudus Mohammed, and those Partey, Jordan Ayew, and then Atizigi, because Atizigi was very, very influential or very, very solid against the Malians. So let's put all our best material in there, and let's not forget about the Brighton player, Tariq Lamptey. Yeah. He had an exceptional game. So yeah, lower expectation, but let's give them the push. But there will be pressure. But I know that Central African Republic will not be a tough opponent for the Black Stars. Winning will win, but the goals and let's take it cool. Yeah.
All right, fantastic one. We are Mr. Awoni Junior and what name can I say? I am Renaya. Yes, a line in him, Winty, you best share phone calls. No, you fancy him so almost fly a pick out or Monty and can't. You best share more. Say you to me and Falco be a Yambrino. I am Bray and Tam and Asun. Yes, 11 above. And to say you do meet in AC Hasida and comma in production team. So, boy and Sasso and as they do hustle and call and from Helios Care Center Daroma and a pay or boy chidom tea. Ebusian make come for Helios at their mouth. Say she should not cheap quine a word Tama Michelle Camuco. Bibi Bia Ope Biano or better Boissy. Now I shall never come a banner say yen say a little don't pimu a beer walk about from Winnipeg don't put him a beer boo. I'm a coffee how at a blow. When you how our spinal cord UCC or sciatica, Michelle, or a football bobo on Namakubua and court name war pandian and coffee how and Fembro. Helios Care Center, Wokoha, we will say yes, yes, Susan, and who you would or bet me up ball and if you come up for the 0241406512 0241406512 to me, Dean, Jimon word, oh, don't call it me, after Jimon word, Capito, the data, Capito, but never guess by Mr. Awoni Junior, Anna. And the day a may teach video at the best. Monday, Black Stars of Ghana against a year Central African Republic. No, the Bacho, the Honsaba. So, when answer Nabacono, yes, and then the kind of 2 years, I remember BB8 dinner water. Yes, fantastic birthday. And come from they say, do not friend Mama, aha, or your Mama, pa. Yes, Mama, or really bad. Then, happy belated birthday, Cassia, and come from an Andra. Ana mama edina oda nti wini bani important mu apamane tese baby bia waje baby aboso nti happy belated birthday goes to mama awo wini ba yakopon shira na omo ho ban no yokese no mo aye wakoma so de na bibia aye kamabusa ye disi ha na me adoma ye besan ehia makra